I was a really willful child, determined and wanted my own way a lot. I was raised in the 60s, and the 60s was a time where there was lots of boundaries. I wanted to be a gymnast. It was very clear that was my life from the time I was age 6. I remember the day that I decided that I personally had the power to create my own life as much as I could. I was 19 years old and at phys ed school in Dunedin, and could just see that the opportunities for women were really starting to open up in New Zealand. We didn't just have to be a teacher or work in a bank or be a secretary, and I was really conscious of that and really wanted to make the most of it. So when I was 23, I was lucky enough to go to Auckland Med School. The combination of medicine and physical education training and gymnastics and other sport has been a really powerful combination in bringing me to this place in my life. Fitness wasn't a thing at that time. You know, it wasn't known. There wasn't any gear for it or any restrictions around it. It was really felt like a time of revolution, really discovering movement and discovering exercise and the empowerment that that brings. I wanted a job in the gym, and Les Mills World of Fitness was absolutely the place to have a job. And so I went and saw Colleen, Philip's mum, and she introduced me to Philip, who was just starting these group fitness classes. And he trained me up as a teacher that weekend. Being a group fitness instructor really suited my personality. It suited the things that I knew, and through gymnastics, I was a performer. And so doing it just kind of suited me. I've been creating classes for the instructor market for over 36 years and have done thousands of videos. And I still get a little bit nervous every time because which is a really crazy thing. But it just means a lot to me. It means a lot that I am bringing my best self to that particular form of communication with our really valued instructors. As a family, we care very much about the people who work with us. And I feel like I'm the mother of Les Mills. It's not something I set out intentionally to do, but it is a real driving force for me to make sure that people really be the best that they can be. Whenever I go to a Les Mills live event, and there's thousands of instructors, I imagine in my mind hundreds of thousands of people being affected just from this single room of people. And it's kind of magical and incredible to see the power of fitness like that, the power of the instructors and what they're actually doing in the world, creating health and happiness and community. We are embodying a healthy, fit way of life, and then people may choose to be inspired by that. And that's a very cool responsibility to have. To live better all the time, it just seems to me that that is the appropriate mission. If we're going to be humans on this planet at this time right now, we have to figure out and we have to be doing the best that we can.